In this video, we're going to compare the features of SureCart versus WooCommerce. My name is Maestro Stevens, the Fresh Prince of WordPress. Welcome to the Iconic Templates YouTube channel. This channel is dedicated to helping you build a WordPress ecosystem through useful tips, tutorials, and resources. SureCart versus WooCommerce. Let's get into it. So the main 2 points I'm going to talk about in this video between SureCart and WooCommerce is the key differences and the similarities. So let's start with the key differences between these two e-commerce plugins. Headless versus hosted. For those of you all who aren't familiar with Headless, I'm not going to get into too much detail of all the nuances of what Headless is, but I'm going to break it down in a simplistic form when it comes to SureCart. SureCart data and processes are hosted on a third-party platform e-commerce engine, that's what they call it, and connects to a plugin on your WordPress website. So you have SureCart the platform, and then you have SureCart the plugin. And to really just break that down in its most simplistic form, it means that the processes, the activities, the transactions are not happening on your website, unlike WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a plugin with data and processes hosted on your server. So whatever hosting you're using, that's going to affect how WooCommerce works, right? That's one big thing I want you to understand. Whatever type of hosting that you're using, it's going to impact how WooCommerce works, and vice versa. WooCommerce will impact your hosting, your WordPress installation hosting, because it is a very heavy, we'll say, technology, plugin technology type. And all that means is that it can add a lot of bloat to your website. So you really want to have fast hosting. Now, in this case, between these two plugins, I would say SureCart is the winner. It's not a one-size-fits-all, but for me, I'm a fan of doing less optimization on my website, especially if I don't need a really big store. So SureCart being a headless option versus WooCommerce being a hosted option, I'm going to go with SureCart because I like the fact that everything e-commerce wise happening on my website is not technically affecting the speed of my website. Let's talk about products, checkout forms, and shop pages. So SureCart has products, it has checkout forms, it does not have a shop page, it has product purchase limits, it doesn't have product reviews, and they do have product pages coming soon. And some other things will be coming soon too, and some things are just not going to have it all because they want to go in a different direction than WooCommerce. Now, WooCommerce has products, has product pages, shop pages. You're also able to manage inventory, and it does have product reviews. So in the case of SureCart versus WooCommerce, I'm going to give them a tie. And this is the reason why I have a little tie icon here. Isn't that cool? This is just a snapshot of what the two look like. So on the left-hand side, when it comes to creating a product, you have SureCart. So you can add your name, or not your name, but the name of the product, the pricing, integrations, and then below this, you would see downloads. You'd also be able to add product image, and then you have this toggle switch that allows you to limit per customer purchase this particular product. On the right-hand side, we have WooCommerce. So just like SureCart, you can add the product name, but unlike SureCart, you can add this nice description, and that's because WooCommerce creates product pages. So that's the main reason why you have this box right here, this text box, is because it's going to add that to the product page. Then here, when it comes to this drop down, you can't see the other options, but you're able to do a simple product, I believe a Vario product, you have a downloadable product, then you have virtual, and then it gives you more options depending on the type of product that you're looking to sell or products that you're looking to sell. Then you have other options here on this side panel or this menu, and you can add the regular price and sales price, and you can do the same thing with SureCart. At the right hand side, you would add the product image, so they both have that. But with WooCommerce, you can add a product gallery, and then you can add product categories as well too. So that's pretty cool about WooCommerce. Both obviously have a publishing feature. So on this, it's called publish. On this, is just called save product. Again, this is just a snapshot of SureCart and WooCommerce create a product functionality. For physical and digital products, SureCart has digital products only as of now. By the time you watch this video, they may have physical products. And that's why I have it as coming soon, because they do plan on creating physical products. Just at the time of recording of this video, they don't have it yet. WooCommerce has physical and digital products. So as I just mentioned, I'll go back one. When you're creating a product in WooCommerce, you can decide whether or not you want it to be physical or digital. So in this case, WooCommerce is the winner. For payment processing types, SureCart, it just blows WooCommerce out the water. I'm just going to put it like that. At least out the box WooCommerce without adding add-ons. SureCart has one-time payments, subscriptions, pay what you want or name your own price, invoices, split payments, donations, free trials, and upgrades and downgrades. And this is all out of the free version of SureCart, folks. WooCommerce has one-time payments. So that's why I said SureCart is the sure winner on this category, because you have so many options when it comes to taking payments. For shipping and taxes, SureCart does not have shipping right now. And why is that? Can you guess? Well, it's because they don't have physical products. You don't need to ship digital products. But SureCart does have automated tax calculation via TaxJar. And as I just mentioned, shipping will be coming soon because they'll be adding physical products, and you have to have shipping when it comes to physical products. WooCommerce has shipping because it has physical products, but a plugin is needed when it comes to automated tax calculation. And just to drop a little secret for y'all, for those who don't know, you would have to add a plugin like Jetpack, and then you would add another plugin for automated tax calculation. So you have to have at least 2 plugins in order to get automated tax calculation. I'm not a fan of Jetpack. It's just one of those things that it's a pro and con type of scenario, and you have to be willing to compromise. But it's okay. You have the choice between the two. And in this case, when it comes to this category, shipping and taxes, I would say it is a tie. And this is what their taxes looks like on SureCart, right? This is the tax menu. And you would just toggle on tax calculation, add your address, and you are ready to go. When it comes to WooCommerce, without adding Jetpack or the other automated tax calculation plugin, this is what taxes look like. And you have to add them manually. And I'm not an expert in taxes, but I will say that you got to do some homework, right? You just got to do some homework if you want to be correct. For mobile app capability, SureCart does not have a mobile app. WooCommerce does have a mobile app, but that is via adding Jetpack to your website. So the same thing when it comes to the automated taxes. If you have Jetpack already because you wanted those automated taxes, well, then you might as well double down and utilize the mobile app capability so you can see some e-commerce functionality. It's not that robust on the phone, but you can see some things and manipulate some things on your store via the mobile app. I would say WooCommerce is the winner for this one. Now, for native payment types, SureCart out the box has PayPal connection, and Stripe connection. And then coming soon, they're going to be adding Molly, Razorpay, Paystack, and a few others. WooCommerce out the box has PayPal Standard, and if you add their official plugin, you can get Stripe. So out the box, it's one of those weird things that I will tell you for me, because I'm sure somebody's going to watch this and they're going to debate me on it. I've created multiple WooCommerce websites, and it's just so weird that sometimes PayPal Standard will already be on there, and then sometimes it won't. But I always have to add the Stripe plugin for WooCommerce in order to have Stripe. So it's just one of those weird things, and that's the reason why I give SureCart the winner out the box, because it has really good native payment types. And then when you pair this with subscriptions, you get a really, really good payment processing system on your website. And this is what their native payment types looks like. So as I mentioned, Stripe and PayPal come with SureCart. You just connect them, and it's very easy to connect. And then with WooCommerce, notice how you have to install the plugin for WooCommerce payments. On this picture, you don't see PayPal. So remember how I said it's kind of that weird thing? But I have added WooCommerce to many websites, and sometimes it just comes with the PayPal Standard out the box. So let's talk about the similarities. Since we talked about key differences, let's go into similarities between SureCart and WooCommerce. When it comes to Gutenberg blocks, and the reason why this is very important is because years ago, we would be using shortcodes when it came to adding our widgets of WooCommerce to the front side of our website. Now, we can just add these blocks via Gutenberg, and it just makes things so much easier for you instead of having to add the shortcodes. Plus, the shortcodes just look so ugly, and you can't see what's happening, like from the user standpoint, when you're in the back end adding shortcodes, whereas you can see what's happening from a user standpoint for the most part when you're adding these Gutenberg blocks. SureCart only has a few Gutenberg blocks, but WooCommerce has many. And so WooCommerce is the winner for this category. Now, the reason why it's kind of one of those weird things where it's not apples to apples comparison, because WooCommerce has product pages, very product heavy, has product pages. And a lot of these Gutenberg blocks are based on products. You even see a couple based on product reviews. So that's a reason why you'll see more blocks when it comes to WooCommerce than you will with SureCart, because SureCart right now does not have product reviews, and it doesn't have product pages or categories. So WooCommerce is the winner in this category. Emails. Emails are very important, especially transactional emails. These aren't marketing emails we're talking about like your newsletter, but emails that typically happen because of some type of transaction. So SureCart has subscription renewal, cancellations. It also has a magic sign-in button, which is really cool, and product access. WooCommerce has canceled, failed, hold processing, password reset, and new account emails. Now they both have new order completed, refund, and they're limited when it comes to customization for the emails. I'm going to give this category a tie when it comes to emails between SureCart and WooCommerce. And this is a snapshot of what the emails interface looks like. So for SureCart, they call their emails customer notifications. You would add your sender name, your reply email, and then you would add notifications here. Then you would toggle on what kind of notifications you want. When it comes to WooCommerce, you would click this manage button here, and then that way you'll be able to customize the content within the email or turn the email on or off that way. So it's just a little different, but there is a lot of similarities between the two platforms or plugins. Now, our last category is going to be some miscellaneous features. So SureCart has a shopping cart and a slide out panel. It has coupons, integration, so you can integrate SureCart with a few different plugins out the box. But then when you pair it with its sister or brother plugin, Sure Triggers, you get way more integration capabilities. SureCart also has custom branding, order management, and reports and analytics. WooCommerce has a shopping cart, but it has a static page, unlike SureCart. It also has coupons, integrations, branding, order management, and reports and analytics. For this particular category of miscellaneous features, I give both of these a tie. So it's really just up to you and based on your needs and preferences, which direction you want to go. And that's it. I want to thank you for joining me for this YouTube video, SureCart versus WooCommerce, and seeing the similarities and the key differences between these two plugins. Now you have a better way of deciding which one works based on your needs. I can tell you for me, I'm a fan and I'm going in the direction of SureCart because of the fact that I don't need a huge store. So it makes sense to use a different type of e-commerce solution that will cater more towards my needs and give me more features out the box in the free version without having to add a whole bunch of plugins. When it comes to WooCommerce, I believe it's better for bigger stores and right now for people who need shipping because they have physical products. It's also great if you want to have inventory management or you don't mind adding those add-ons to WooCommerce to give it more features than you would get out the box. So it's really just up to you in the direction that you want to go. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications so you get notified when we release new videos.